Hello guys, we are now live, I believe. If you can see this, let me know. I'm going to quickly post this on Instagram. If you can hear me, let me know. I'm going to quickly get this up on my Instagram as well. And hopefully get some more viewers in, which would be good. So just airdrop the thumbnail to myself. Let's go. If you can see, send me a little comment below. Let me just double check my channel as well. See if we're good. Yes, cool. It seems to be going
Airdrop
pretty
the
well.
thumbnail to myself. Let's go.
And my phone done. Alright guys, so let's get into this. Basically what we're going to be doing is editing this wedding here of Pali and Marcelo. I've already got the Instagram, which is this right here. I'll give you guys a watch through.
Marcelo, I feel so grateful to have you in my life. I know that you will always be there for me no matter what, and I vow to always value and respect this beautiful and magical relationship that we have built together. And I promise to care for you in both sickness and in health. My dream is to grow old and wrinkly with you.
Standing here marrying you, and feeling that you so easily open this great love within me that subconsciously I knew was there but only dreamt about, proves one thing, that our love is so deep and powerful.
Alright guys, so that is the Instagram teaser right there. So this was the minute-long video that I delivered to them a week after their wedding, just to kind of give them a little teaser. I'll go through all my timelines. I've got my pre-cut, which is just all the footage cut through. We've got the actual highlight, which I'm about halfway through now, which I'll finish off for you guys. I've also got a couple of the like audio sections of the day, which are synced, and I've already cut my favorite parts from, as you can see here. So I found my best parts of the speeches, ceremony, and then their interviews in the morning. Right. So let me close all this other stuff, which we don't need. And then we'll go through this highlight together. So let's have a look at what we've got. And you know what? I might actually turn my webcam on for you guys, and I can talk to you all, and you can see I am a real human getting this done. Alright, let's have a look here, and we will go here and click on the display capture, video capture device. Okay, let me turn on my webcam. Okay, and hello guys, let me just scale me down, truck me down here in the corner, and I'll move the window up. Alrighty, team, let's pump this edit out. So I'll show you what we're currently working with right here.
Marcelo, I feel so grateful to have you in my life. You make me feel loved, you adore, and accept me for exactly how I am. I know that you will always be there for me no matter what, and I vow to always value and respect this beautiful and magical relationship that we have built together. And I promise to care for you in both sickness and in health. My dream is to grow old and wrinkly with you, because you said you would still find me sexy when I'm wrinkly. And I'm holding you to that in front of all our friends and family.
So we've got a nice little intro there, as you can see. So that just kind of sets the scene, gets a bit of emotion. You know, we've got some people crying, some beautiful vows said by the bride, and then fade down into the title. Nice little cinematic, their names, and then boom, this epic song comes in. Similar to the teaser, the opener, woods, and we come, let's go.
My beautiful Pali, I can't believe that in just a few hours I will marry my soulmate in front of family and friends, and making the world know that you have given me one of the greatest gifts of my life, the love that I always dreamt about. The past 5 years has been the best part of my life, and it's all because of your presence. You bring out the best of me, you challenge me and us, and for this I thank you and love you even more.
So if you have any questions about any of this, just chuck them down in the comments. I will answer them live as I can.
Marcelo describes Pali as kind, understanding and elegant, with a beautiful heart and a smile that brings him much peace and joy. For those of us here today who have had the great pleasure of spending time with Pali and Marcelo as a couple, it is clear that they share.
Look at these flowers. Wow. So insane, hey. And we go into the next song. Bit more emotion.
My love, I want you to know that I'm so excited about walking down the aisle to see you at the end of it. I think fate has brought us together, and today is one of the most important days of our journey.
So I went back to shooting in 25p as well. No more slow-mo, except as you can see for the photo shoot, I've gone back to slow-mo. And then on this beat here, boom, bride coming down the aisle. Yeah, here we go, a little reaction, me on the glide cam coming in. Cheeky smile.
And so, by the authority given to me by the people and the laws of Australia, I now have the...
So I also have to dip this audio down here, which I'm going to do because on the beat it'll kick back in. Bam, right there. I'm going to dip this down, so I hit the G just then. The keyboard shortcut, Shift D just then, shortcut. We're going to fade that in like this. Bam.
And so, by the authority given to me by the people and the
Fades
laws
it
of
down so you
Australia,
can hear
I
what
now
she's
have...
saying. And the other thing I also do for stuff like this is I'll come here into the effects panel and I'll just hit the treble minus like 10 dB so you can hear what they're saying a bit clearer. Fade it down.
And so, by the authority given to me by the people and the laws of Australia,
like this.
I now have the greatest pleasure in declaring you to be husband and wife. Marcelo, you may kiss your beautiful bride.
That's his daughter, so we made sure to add a little shot of that in. Her happy. Some flowers. And you know what? This is pretty epic. This is what I do recently. You can slowly scale it in over the clip, so I might go to like 105 and just adds a bit more epicness. And it just slowly pushes in. It's very subtle. I've done it back here as well, which you can see on Pali. So this was a bit emotional. This right here is her choking up a little bit, and you can see I've done from 1 to 105. But ready? When you watch it,
For a magical relationship that we have built together.
this slow push in just adds a little bit more emotion.
And I promise to care for you.
So I've done that again here because I think it'll be nice. Bam. And let's have a look at what the footage that we're working with for the reception now. So I've just cut up all of the reception details and their entrance and a little bit of their dancing and a little bit of the first dance, but I've got a lot more dance footage of them because they're obviously tango dancers, which is heaps of dance footage. But have a look at this venue. Whoa, I got the absolute goods of the establishing shots right here, which is pretty insane. So we're gonna go through and that flare coming through that window. Gonna add some of this in. Some of this needs warp stabilizer still. but we'll start adding some of this in. So what I do is I'll just bring up the clips I like onto a top layer, and then I'll slowly start dropping and dragging them in to the timeline. This might be good, and I might actually reverse this one because this will be exiting this section, I feel. And what were these? Cake, I feel. Yeah, cake. Alright, both of these also need warp stabilizer. This is all on the glide cam. Boom, and now you just grab that whole bundle, you zoom out with your minus key, and you come in here and you can drag and drop that in, just like that. So basically now, since I've already laid the structure, and this is the key to editing quickly, since I've already laid the structure, it's kind of like fill in the gaps, and fill in the gaps with what actually fits sequentially of the day. So let's have a look how this just flowed. And you kind of, once it's dropped in the timeline, then you tweak it, you kind of move it in. Yeah, it's pretty epic, pretty grand. That was pretty well on the beat. I think it was a couple frames off, which it was. That's the beat there, so we go in here. I don't really like that cut because it's from the roof to the roof. So we might actually swap these over. Yeah, that works a lot better. I don't like that cut because it's the same thing. Might just go with this one, and then so once it's on the timeline, then you can make your tweaks about how it actually fits in. And this one was reversing out. I'll save this one again for later because I'm going to go into the photo shoot and then back into the reception. This one might actually work here because it goes into their speech. So we can probably go from here. So that's what I'm saying. You kind of fill in the gaps over the top.
That fairy tales do exist.
If you wonder why I'm looking up, I've got my MacBook here, down where I'm looking now, and up above I've got that widescreen monitor, and that's why the monitor is very wide for this live stream. So, yeah. Let's just have a quick look at how the Facebook story is going. Oh, no. Anyone got any questions as well? I keep looking down at the live chat, so if you have anything, let me know.
That fairy tales do exist.
Yeah,
It's
that
been really quite a
transition
dream
was
of
good
ours
in
to
there. I really like that. And then, boom.
have a day
It's really cute with the little daughter.
celebrating our relationship, and
So there's a little bit of focus adjust there, which we cut out.
day celebrating our relationship and our little journey in life and in tango.
That's gonna need to be their dancing there, because I can feel this already. This kicking up. How good. For everyone just joining as well, I'm live streaming the edit of Pali and Marcelo. I'm about halfway through, probably a bit more. I'll have to color grade, and once I finish it, I'll still have to color grade and add some tweaks, but I'll just go through it again and see what I'm up to, and you can see what I'm working with.
Marcelo, I feel so grateful to have you in my life. You make me
I'm gonna get a Red Bull real quick while you guys watch this.
feel loved, you adore, and accept me for exactly how I am. I know that you will always be there for me no matter what, and I vow to always value and respect this beautiful and magical relationship that we have built together. And I promise to care for you in both sickness and in health. My dream is to grow old and wrinkly with you, because you said you would still find me sexy when I'm wrinkly. And I'm holding you to that in front of all our friends and family. My beautiful Pali, I can't believe that in just a few hours I will marry my soulmate in front of family and friends, in making the world know that you have given me one of the greatest gifts of my life, the love that I always dreamt about. The past 5 years has been the best part of my life, and it's all because of your presence. You bring out the best of me, you challenge me and us, and for this I thank you and love you even more.
Marcelo describes Pali as kind, understanding, and elegant, with a beautiful heart and a smile.
So guys, I just want to quickly touch on this. As you can hear, this ceremony audio is very crispy. So not only I got a really good line out from the celebrant, straight to my H6 recording in WAV, but I also have this program called Isotope RX7. I'm just going to bring it up on my other monitor and I'll drag it up for you guys. But you can see what this program does. So I've actually cleaned up all of my audio using this program. It's fucking amazing. I got it for $10 down from like $200, but you can see I did it for the whole ceremony. So it's just really clean. But basically you just hit this voice denoise button and then it'll bring up this. And the good thing is it's not just one single noise reduction that applies to everything. If you hit this preview, you'll see it's adaptive. It looks at the talking,
I'm pretty comfortable,
and it adjusts all of the time to the actual noise that's happening and the voice that's happening, and it just nails it. So that's how to get really clean audio. Yeah, that's what you do, and that's why this sounds so nice. I'll give you another listen, and we'll continue on watching the rest of the edit that I've done so far.
Marcelo describes Pali as kind, understanding, and elegant, with a beautiful heart and a smile that brings him much peace and joy. For those of us here today who have had the great pleasure of spending time with Pali and Marcelo as a couple, it is clear that they share an unbreakable bond.
So Flow Agency, I'll type it down below. It's called Isotope RX7. I have the basic version, I believe. Let me find it on B&H because that's where I bought it from. BH Photo, Video, RX7 Isotope. I'll show you the version I have. I got it for $10. Oh, I have the Elements version. So I'm just bringing it up right here. It's $129 normally. This is it here. Isotope RX7 Elements Audio Restore. This one. Download only. But yeah, keep in mind they do crazy sales. I got this for $10. If you can't wait, buy it now. It's amazing. It cleans up all of the audio. I've even had very, very noisy audio straight out of the recorder because of a terrible DJ board, and it just cleans it up. You can also do things where you can like delete sections of like if there's like some waveform section where you can visually see like a bird in the background or something, you can just select it and delete it. Yeah, it's much better than Adobe Audition. I'll show you again what it does. It's adaptive noise reduction, so it's not just here's a bit of noise applied to everything. It looks at the voices and it denoises it in like a coordination. You can see how it's changing.
I'm pretty comfortable.
The levels all the time. So it figures out what's best at that time for voice and noise. So it's not just one preset applied to everything. It changes every second, which is nuts. Anyway, that's RX7, and that's why this audio sounds very clean.
Brings him much peace and joy. For those of us here today who have had the great pleasure.
And then right at the end, I'll probably master it a little bit too, just with the mastering in here. But yeah, that's the best to clean it up, make it sound super crispy.
Spending time with Pali and Marcelo as a couple, it is clear that they share an unbreakable bond.
build back into some more story again.
I want you to know that I'm so excited about walking down the aisle to see you at the end of it. I think fate has brought us together, and today is...
And yeah, I've gone back to shooting only slow-mo for photo shoot and 25p for everything else. And the reason that is because think of someone shouting all the time. It loses the effect of the shout, right? But if someone's all softly spoken and then they shout at you, it's like, oh, okay, they mean it. So this slow-mo now is like, oh, it's the same concept as what I just said, basically. It's more impactful because it's thought out when you're using it.
Has brought us together, and today is one of the most important days of our journey.
And this drone now, I actually sold my Phantom 4 Pro Plus. This drone is actually the Mavic Mini. It's so tiny. But that's what I use for my weddings now. I actually got it here. Fits in this tiny little bag. And look how small it is. For comparison, iPhone Mavic Mini. A lot thicker, but smaller in that sense, which is pretty insane. Yeah, and the battery life is fine. Shoots 2.7K, not 4K, but normally footage from a drone is over sharpened anyway, so when you upscale it's 4K, it's probably fine. But yeah, I'm gonna stop explaining stuff and actually edit now and get into it, because I actually want to get this done for some clients. I'm trying to get all of my weddings edited by Christmas. I've got this one. I've got one contractor one for a very well-known person from Miami and one from LA, and then I am doing another one of my own, just the teaser that I shot on Friday, and then I'm up to date. Question: do you think it's worth spending 100? Blackmagic. I had the 6K, but always the original. Look, if you've got some extra coin, it's always good to have an extra angle, just as like a backup at the ceremony. And you might find that you want to use it on the occasional couple of shots. You might like the look better. I mean, it's all down to budget. Right now, I'm rocking 3 cameras for a wedding, and when I have a second shooter, they'll bring an extra one. So typically, I'll have 4 cameras rolling. So yeah, I mean, it's totally up to your budget on what you deliver your clients. I find myself reaching for the Pocket 4K quite a bit too. It's good having a couple of cameras. Yeah. I mean, I've never used the old one. The only thing is... with going between the original one and the 6K, you know, you need different batteries, different lenses. So that's probably the biggest drawback, I would think. Instead of having everything that you can share between your cameras, you kind of have to split your money. My friend is dropping off a hard drive. Yeah. I'm going to quickly run down and pick up a hard drive, I believe. Alright team, I will be back very shortly. Grab a little drink. I will be back in 2 minutes. I'm grabbing a hard drive of someone that I shot for. Actually, he's gonna come up, so that is good. All right, guys, he's coming. Yeah, so till Findle, I have 1 6K and 2 4Ks. So I like them. I like that combo because the batteries are interchangeable. The lenses, if you have a speed booster, are also interchangeable. So that's what I prefer instead of the original, because yeah, you'll have to buy different batteries and stuff. Alright, so let's continue on with the edit. I'm actually going to pump this out.
And so, by the authority given to me by the people and the laws of Australia, I now have the greatest pleasure in declaring you to be husband and wife. Marcelo, you may kiss your beautiful bride.
Yo, 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 come on up. We'll need a bit of warp stabilizer. Warp, if I could spell. This doesn't have it either. That's why. Let's nest it real quick. Bang. Whoop. Warp stabilizer. And we want to go to violet. Cool. So now I want to find the next key. And this one will do, and that's when they are going to enter the reception, which is have some people entering. This is them entering. Cool, cool, cool. And then yeah, I'm pretty structured when I edit. You can kind of see how color coordinated and everything is, but also with everything else as well. Look at that flare coming through. How good. Yo! What? Wanna say hello to the stream? Come say hello.
You actually like video?
Yeah. I'm editing live stream. Everyone, you probably know Mitchell Lally from YouTube. Have a look, mate. Look at this demon.
G'day guys, how you going?
Mitch is dropping off a hard drive and I'm going to copy him some footage. Yeah. It's pretty well it. Mate, is that a hard drive in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me? Sick. Where can I put this in there? Oh, bruh. Your cord got me wrecked. Nah, there you go. Am I good? Oh. This is the... Oh no, this way it works. Will it? Will this work? Bruh, your cord's cooked.
Seriously?
No, it's just because of the... Oh, yeah, no, we got it. Because of the bolts. It's hard to plug in when everything else is being used. Also, guys, I am on the new 16-inch MacBook Pro. That's what I'm editing off now. I sold my PC and editing off this bad boy. So, yeah. Fun times.
I'm just showing you a top screen.
Yeah. I'll let you know how long this is going to take to copy. Also, I have to copy the drone stuff into it real quick. Yes. I do have the drone stuff there. Mate, 13 on the live, mate.
Is this just a stream or are you going to post it?
I'll probably post it.
You got the 1 terabyte Samsung.
Yeah, mate. I got that for Jason channel. Yeah, this is mini, bro.
Looks good.
It's good. You just can't control all the settings. You can only control exposure up or down.
Oh, okay.
So like EV control basically.
It's fixed aperture?
I'm not sure. You can't control it at all. Oh, wow. Okay. That's another. One of the it was formatted for Windows, so I had to copy everything over. It's a bit how you doing.
It's a bit how you
Heading is a video.
Is this yours?
No, it's Big Dick Mix. I'm doing an edit for him. What?
See the language on the rise?
Yeah, it's okay. High click, not for children. You gotta do that on live streams now. You have to say if this is kid friendly. When's the next COD edit, Sam Casey? Mate, now that you're asking, I'll get onto it. I've been playing heaps, actually. If you play on PS4, put your gamer tag down below. I'll jump on with you, mate. Bro, have a quick look at my Sydney wedding. Let me know what you reckon. Alright, I'm going to have a watch through with Mitchell Lally, and he'll give me the feedbacks.
I probably won't give you any feedback, to be
Alright,
honest.
pull up a chair, mate. Let's go. Alright, let me copy Raider and Edwin. Okay, cool. Alright, have a squeegee ditch.
Original aspect ratio or
No.
cross? Yeah, I'd probably just.
Marcelo, I feel so grateful to have you in my
You're not a
life.
fan of
You make me feel loved,
No,
you
just
adore,
crop the top of the photo.
and accept.
At the
No.
start. Yeah, I would have see how that messes with my OCD. Oh,
No, that's it.
that's the shot. Alright. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's better.
Marcelo, I feel so grateful to have you in my life. You make me feel loved, you adore, and accept me for exactly how I am. I know that you will always be there for me no matter what.
Back on the
And I
reaction
vow to
game.
always value and respect this beautiful and magical relationship that we have built together. And I promise to care for you in both sickness and in health. My dream is to grow old and wrinkly with you, because you said you would still find me sexy when I'm wrinkly. And I'm holding you to that in front of all our friends and family.
That's good.
And then, mate, you know the smaller your title, the more you can charge.
You know, I've heard that.
Top tip for everyone. And then ready? Here comes the banger of a song. And that's the song I use for the teaser, so it kind of
My beautiful Pali, I can't believe that in just a few hours I will marry my soulmate in front of family and friends, making the world know that you have given
Atmos, yeah.
Good.
me one of the
It
greatest
doesn't
gifts
really
of my
sound
life,
like.
the love that I always
It
dreamt
doesn't really
about.
look like it's shot in Australia.
Yeah.
The past 5 years has been the best part of my life, and it's all because of your presence.
No
You
slow
bring
mo.
out the best
No,
of me,
25p.
challenge
Oh, slow mo
me
for the
and
photo
us.
shoot.
Mm.
And for this I thank you and love you even more.
Marcelo describes Pali as kind,
Yeah, because
understanding, and elegant, with a beautiful heart and a smile that brings him much peace and joy.
Friday's wedding.
For those of us here today who have had the great pleasure of spending time with Pali and Marcelo as a couple, it is clear that they share an unbreakable bond.
Yeah, my cuts are so much quicker now. I've noticed.
I'm trying
Looking at your cuts, you know.
I want you to know that I'm so excited about walking down the aisle to see you at the end of it.
From editing.
I think fate has brought us together,
And then
and today is one of the most important days of our journey.
And so, by the authority given to me by the people and the laws of Australia, I now have the greatest pleasure in declaring you to be husband and wife. Marcelo, you may kiss your beautiful bride.
had all the same songs.
So you got so far.
Yeah, and then the flare coming
Yeah.
through. And after that, and then the ending's all done. And the song
What to the-
transitions are still badass as.
Day means to me. It means a dream come true. It means an example for our kids that fairy tales do exist.
Yeah, they do.
It's been really quite a dream of ours
And
to
she's talking about their dream too. You know, just intertwines,
good.
doesn't it?
have.
So I was telling everyone who did those calls with me to fit the audio in. It has to physically fit in the gap,
Mm.
but then you check it with the audio before, and then it has to match story wise, and then you just move on. That's how you edit quick. You put it down, when you add your next one, and you're like, does it fit in the gap I made, or that was already in the song, and does it flow with the thing before? If both of them are tick, then move on to the next. Stop wasting your time. Boom, next, boom, next. If one of the two doesn't work, then you find something else until it fits with both, and then you're good. That's my tip for putting audio in there.
A day
But do you find, like,
celebrating our
sometimes
relationship and
Say like you have all this like awesome footage.
Look
and
at all
they're
this
like-
awesome stuff I have.
Yeah, I
at
know,
the end.
but like when you have all this awesome stuff and they're like, I don't have that. You have to like tell them how to like shoot.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
kind
that's
of
the
like-
biggest thing as well. I don't overshoot at all. Like, look how many
Nah.
clips are in here, and look how many made that. Like, basically all of them made the cut, except
Yeah.
for like this is I just picked the best take. Makes cut.
Yeah.
It's
a
just
good-
like
it's a good way of
very
doing it.
structured,
Mm.
and same with like room prep. Like, and it's in order of the day as well. Like, this is establishing. This is details. This is him getting ready. Like, it's not out of order at all, which makes it super easy. So when you pre-cut, it's like all in order in blocks. X-Ray Roman, cheers, mate. Who's this?
it's been really quite a dream of ours to have a day celebrating our relationship and our little journey in our life and in tango.
And she's like in tango, and the tango dances, and then on this beat, first dance on the tango. Woo! And then you end here with the power.
It means a lot to be able to show this commitment to our kids, to show the love, to show the
Seated with all the kids all coming up.
respect,
Respect.
and hopefully in the future it'll be the same for them. I'm a dreamer, and I believe in fairy tales, and I do believe that Pali and I are just one fairy tale in many.
Yeah. And then that's the ending. How good. What was I gonna
Yeah,
say?
it's good, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Comes together.
And look at all the audio that like didn't make it.
Yeah, there's always so much stuff that
crazy.
doesn't make it.
But yeah, I got real good dance footage. Like,
Was it like a full daytime wedding?
no, this is at like nighttime.
Oh, it looks like light outside. And you had like flares coming through the window in there.
Oh, the entrance was at daytime, but this is all. Oh no.
Nice venue.
Have a look at this dance stuff. This is how you shoot a first dance, boy.
You shot the solo?
No.
Who was the second?
Eric. Drove me around, which is good.
Did you have black magic as well, or did you use
I had a 6 game.
Oh, that's
There he is.
That's really good.
Oh, this shot's really nice. You cut this in, and you add a bit of warp stable. And you're like, bang, and you're laughing. And then, but these kids kept wrecking me. I was like walking around, and the kids were like tripping me. They're trying to kick the smoke. I'm like, you little rascals. This is cool. Pretty grand. Ready, watch, I start walking through, and these kids behind me are like flapping their arms around. I'm like, what are you doing, mate? Yeah, anyway.
Kids shouldn't be at weddings, so.
Yeah, but then with everyone as well, like, I got the Dito over here pumping, that's so many lights going. Oh, you should see the dad on the mic. Oh, the groom said something in Spanish, and I'm like, I don't know. Send it to Mel, I'm like, wait, Mel, can you translate? He's like, no. I'm like, oh.
Really?
It's the wrong type of Spanish. She speaks Mexican Spanish, not.
What? No, she doesn't.
There's two types of Spanish apparently. She goes, that's Latin Spanish. I can only speak Mexican Spanish. You know, there's two different types of Spanish.
Porque sos el mensajero del alma del animal. No sé qué encanto fatal. Ir y
So
segunda
sick.
esquina. En la mistonga humanidad. Corazón se me chancha.
I love that.
Sick.
Pretty dope. That's some cool stuff. Oh, and got up to the roof.
When did you start editing this?
Well, I did the teaser a little while ago.
Like today?
The teaser? No, the teaser was like weeks ago.
No, but like, when did you start editing this? Did you do all the pre-cut and everything already before the
Yeah.
teaser? Oh yeah, smart.
But maybe...
It's been a few days since you started?
No, this... like an hour ago. Yeah, but...
The wedding edit? But
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you started.
But everything was cut
Yeah, you
ages
just
ago.
chose some music.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
But this is cool, I'll pay. It's pretty baller. Like, I can't wait to add this shit. Oh yeah, and I got so good night shots.
Sweet.
Like, they'll grade up real nice.
Is this a portfolio wedding?
Yeah, it's definitely will be. Forced. Curzon Hall, baby. And then, like, leading the way.
I remember you calling this couple at your old place. You did a call with them.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I haven't even actually seen Eric's establishment. His footage from the reception. I haven't cut any of this. It looks pretty nice, I think. I like the color coded stuff.
Do you find it looks very like yellow and
Grainy.
yeah. And like I don't know, there's something about it. Like it definitely has a look to it. I'm not sure if you can. I feel like the B-roll is like
Better.
it just has more.
I graded.
colour.
I'll show you what the stuff.
Maybe it's more saturated. I don't know.
Where's the teaser?
Oh yeah, it looks good.
I did the Alexa lot, which is that,
Yeah,
which is like pretty nice straight out of the camera.
that
And
does
then
look good.
I did the film for that. Just goes a bit blue and green. You probably would much prefer that.
That. Yeah,
You like that?
that.
I like the film for that.
The grain looks cool though.
Open.
Yeah, it's in the film for that nitro.
Yeah.
You can control its strength and grain size now.
Yeah, cool.
Pretty lit.
Sweet.
Cool. Alright, we're down some people. Alright, anyway, see you later, team. I'm gonna go and get a coffee, but I'll come back and finish streaming.